Superfast wants to decorate. He asked me where his room was, and I had to tell him we don't have a room for you here, which is horrible to say to your kid. Does not feel good. It just goes to show what we're going through with this flood thing.
What's going?
We're gonna decorate the play area as his bedroom.
That's my bedroom.
Yeah, it's a little landing.
Yeah, it's with my house.
Yeah. Very good. What do you have on your face?
It's a poop.
It's poop?
No.
You have poop all over your face?
No.
What is it?
It's the same kind of something. Thing.
You're eating something, apparently.
It's paper jelly.
So the landing of this little townhouse is going to be his bedroom, I guess, which is fine, actually. You know, I've realized how little space we can get by in. It's a very little space, to be honest with you. Like, if we only were in like the 750 square foot that was downstairs at this apartment, we would actually be okay. It's not bad.
Mommy,
what, baby?
this is spikes.
Yeah, it's a dodecahedron.
How do you hate it? Me too.
Looking good. You know what? All done. Today was a tough day for me. I had really bad endometriosis symptoms today. I woke up and my face was really pale. It was like an ashy color, and I had some weird stuff going on in my eyes, and it was tough. The first half of the day was really hard for me to get through, but I got through it. And trying to get a doctor's appointment right now to figure out the stuff with my neck. But until then, I've got a big swollen neck to put up with for a little while.
And being in a small town, it's not as easy to get a doctor's appointment.
Yeah, seriously.
As it is in a city known for its health care.
It's not actually not even that easy. The doctor in Houston didn't call me back, and he said, well, they told me they'd call me by tomorrow, but I guess, you know, it feels like an emergency to me because all of a sudden my neck is enormous.
Right.
So it's not an emergency to anyone else.
Right.
Let's do this. We got something important going on here.
Decorating!
Decorating! It's not? What is it?
Yeah, I really want a stick.
Look at that. He likes stargazing. Obviously this is me. Stars. And he's got sharks in outer space. And some pictures that we made. They glow in the dark. They're pretty cool. And this super fun tent over here that we got at Target.
And Legos.
And random baby wipes and Lego mess.
Construction Legos.
When we're done, and oh yeah, and construction Legos, that's right, in the background for the engineer dad and kids having fun. Yeah, when we're done, it's gonna look just like a restoration hardware room without all of the useless stuff that kids don't want to play with, and with actual colors in it. Back to the restoration hardware thing.
Right. Your kid does not have a reference for a 1930s vintage looking automobile.
Right. I actually tried to get away with this. Ladies, you might appreciate this. I wanted to try to decorate with like some vintage airplanes. That's when I realized that, you know, boys like jets.
Right.
They want fast stuff.
Nobody wants a slow looking propeller airplane. When all they see is jets. Oh, sorry.
So, no, it's fine. That's fine. Like,
no, but that's the restoration hardware. I was actually talking more about the restoration hardware catalogs. That's the way they.
No, yeah, right, absolutely. No, I mean, it's cute, but like your kid hates you. Basically, your kid does not want to play. Everything's gray. Oh, that's fine. It looks like an institutionalized
that's
room.
a little weird with the everything's gray.
Yeah.
When does a kid ever pick gray as their coloring book color?
Yeah, not very cool. Although Superfast likes black an awful lot. But...
You know, I did too when I was younger, though. That was my favorite color. Black and silver.
Black like your soul?
Yeah.
That's cool. This is going to be a great room for sure. It's not an actual room, so the staircase is right here. I mean, we have to be careful. We are going to make this landing into a room for a little boy because this little boy wants a room. You going to help me?
Yeah, Connor.
I was talking to our YouTube family. Little boy room project complete. What do you think about your new room? Superfast?
Yes.
Whoops.
Seal of approval.
Seal of approval.
Yeah.
Do you like your...
Go like this.
Hey, Superfast.
Super fast. Let's give a thumbs up to the new room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take that.
We have a shark in outer space themed room on accident, but it works.
Okay, let's do Darth Vader.
No.
Thanks for the correction.
Yeah. Good job, Superfast. Way to set Daddy straight.
Yeah.
I actually will be excited to get the room going for the boys at the new house.
I know,
once we
right?
actually have walls again and stuff.
This is going to be the first time that they actually get the concept.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, Superfast remembers the big house. We were there before our Oregon trip over the summer.
Right. But he doesn't remember, I don't think he's got the concept of having
Of
his
a
own room.
room. Not until now.
Yeah. His own space.
Don't look at my swollen neck. My neck keeps getting more and more swollen every day. It's freaking me out. Don't look.
Hi.
Hi. I'm so impressed.
Superfast and I are still awake, even though we both should be sleeping. He's watching Ryan's toy review, like all the other kids in the United States and everywhere else. Everybody loves Ryan. Can you guys see this? My throat? I don't know if you can tell how swollen it is. Every day it becomes more swollen through here. It's really scaring me. And I keep feeling like frustrated because, you know, I'm a very fortunate person, so I'm not going to feel sorry for myself. I know that I have a lot of wonderful things to be grateful for, but sometimes I feel like my efforts are being thwarted or that like things are going wrong, and it's frustrating, you know, when you have setbacks and stuff. I guess as time goes on, it's nice to get through really difficult times and know that you have some grit, you know what I mean? As I've gotten older, I've realized that like if I'm feeling badly, that it's not permanent, that eventually things are going to be better again, you know? When I was younger, everything seemed very cataclysmic. At that moment, it seemed very life-altering and earth-shaking. But, you know, I guess time teaches us that things will be better. So I know things will get better, just in general. You know, for the record, I don't mind living in a small home. That doesn't bother me at all. I think what's hard is being unsettled and losing your things and not knowing where things are. That's the part that's been difficult for me and for the family. You know, the kids lost all their toys and it's just hard. The things that did make it through are like in my mom's garage. So it's like, you know, trying to figure out how to piece our lives back together and have some normalcy. And that's difficult. I don't think Smash is really bothered by it, but Superfast, you know, he asks about like, Mommy, where's my room? I miss our old house, you know, or he calls it the big house. I miss the big house. I'm determined not to get down though. I'm gonna keep moving forward. That's my plan. Every day, I'm just gonna go, okay, tomorrow's a new day. I made it through today. Today was hard. I woke up this morning, my face was gray. I'm sure that's an iron deficiency related issue, and it's an endometriosis related problem. But it was a hard day, you know. But I started feeling better later in the afternoon. I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna let this stuff get me down. I can't. You know what I hope? I hope that the subscribers who keep following us, I hope that you get to see us come from a position where we've lost everything and watch us proliferate. I want you guys to see us strive through this really hard time, because I think that alone would be worth it. It would be worth the struggle. I kind of feel like it would be uplifting, you know, like I hope that people can watch our story and go, you know, when you guys have a hard time, I hope that you can realize that you'll be able to make it through. That makes me feel better to think that that might help somebody. Maybe that we are so honest about what we're going through, that we've been very unguarded about what we're going through and the way our life is. And you know, that's easy to do when you're younger. It's more difficult to do when you're older, because life gets more complicated and difficult. And so we're trying to share the difficult stuff with you guys too, because honestly right now a lot of things are difficult, you know. One of the reasons why my husband and I wanted to share some of the struggles that we went through, and to tell people that our relationship is imperfect, is that we could have learned a lot if there had been people who were willing to share their stories with us, and we could have benefited from that. But people are so afraid of, honestly, I think people are afraid of being injured. At first I was going to say that I think people are afraid of looking bad, right? But I don't think that's it, because the truth is that somebody's perception of you really doesn't hurt you. It really doesn't mean much. But what people are really afraid of is that they could be hurt. But I've already been hurt in a lot of arenas of my life, and in some ways that I wouldn't even tell you on YouTube. But I'm not afraid of that. So I'm not afraid of sharing the gritty part of my life with you guys to some degree, right? There are always things that people don't need to know about you, but we share what we can. If for no other reason that I don't think anything good is coming of all of the portrayal of people having perfect lives. Like, I think it's making people more depressed. I think we live in an era of depressed people. You know, I feel like people don't get enough social interaction. I don't, at least. I think the way that our communities are set up, and our family structures are set up, are not really good for everyone, for raising children, for us being happy and healthy. Mental health. I think our mental health suffers in the United States completely, you know. And then when you look at things like when people do react, it's kind of interesting, because like people throw around like mental health diagnoses very easily, and it not only is offensive to people who are genuinely going through crises, it's also offensive to people who have mental health problems. Having emotional reactions does not mean that you are emotionally unstable. And I feel like that there's a lot of misconception around mental health, and I feel like that really sucks. I mean, I think our nation is suffering in that way. A lot of people are having a hard time feeling valued within their communities. A lot of our young people are suffering because they're seeing social media and thinking that they need to be whatever it is they see on there, you know. It's a tough era that I'm raising my children into. And I think one of the reasons why I don't plan to hide very much from my children is that I plan to prepare them to be very strong men, because they have to be. Hiding life, it doesn't help anyone.
What should we
Can you say thank you for watching my video?
And subscribe, goodbye.
Subscribe and goodbye.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yes, subscribe and goodbye.